Alright guys, welcome back to another Omnia video where I'm just gonna do a couple things in this video. I'm gonna show you guys how I am farming my Ifrit summons, how quickly I am farming these boards, how I am probably gonna be finishing these boards here in the next like 30 minutes. That's how fast I am farming these boards now that I have Noel at 3 out of 3 with his BT weapon. I decided to fully green out Noel's entire kit, max out his armor and everything. Afterwards, we're gonna look at Ifrit's level 40 because I didn't go over that with the past couple videos that I have uploaded, and then I am going to be choosing my first Ultima weapon, and I'm gonna show you guys the beautiful animation that they added whenever you first create your first Ultima weapon. So we're gonna do all of that in this video. So as always, if you guys do enjoy it, consider liking the video and subscribing for future Omnia content. Let's go ahead and let me show you guys this insanity of a quick board farming. So I just timed that, and that was roughly about 48 seconds, a 48-second run. So you can only imagine how long that is going to take me to be able to fully complete 38 boards. That's how like super fast I am flying through this divine board farming. So now we're gonna switch over and take a look at Ifrit's level 40 and what we are getting from his quote-unquote blessing. Ifrit's blessing still raises attack by 30% when the HP is above 50%. The ability Hellfire Plus is a 6-hit 12,000 Fire Brave plus HP attack. The hits are randomly distributed across enemies. The HP damage is split. It grants fire attribute to the party. Party max Brave cap up increased by 10% or up to 109,998. Ifrit grants the party a frame buff called the Hellfire for 2 turns. Now, this Hellfire buff, it adds a max Brave cap up by 20% up to a total of 129,998, and it also adds a HP damage up by 20%. So think about it. This adds on top of what you already have on your characters, which is really good, because if you already have HP damage up on your characters, on your armors, on your HP damage limits as well, if you are struggling to get to that increase, to that HP damage limit increase that you have with your high armors, if you maxed out your armors to your 8-star armors, this extra HP damage up will help you out in reaching the highest HP damage possible. And this frame buff, I mean, the only other frame buff to my knowledge, of course, is the Leviathan, except that the Leviathan buff does not have a turn count. This one does. That's the only difference between both of them. But it is nice though. I mean, the added max Brave cap up and the added HP damage up is very nice, and it really just adds on to the fact that that extra attack that we are getting from his blessing, and then an additional max Brave cap up and an additional HP damage up. Yeah, I mean, what else can you ask for? So very awesome addition to his summon and to his to his summon. So but yeah, now let's get to the awesome part, and that is me showing you guys the beautiful animation whenever you are crafting an Ultima weapon. So in the menu screen, they added a new tab specifically for Ultima weapons. So once we click on that, you're going to be seeing two new tabs. In the first tab, you're going to see the base model for Ultima weapons, all of the options for the Ultima weapons for you to craft. And you're going to see on the top left corner of all of these Ultima weapons, the weapon types, so that you know which weapon types to create for the character that you are trying to create it for. So that way you won't get confused and accidentally create the wrong one. Then if we click on the other tab, you're going to notice that the background changes to a red themed color. This is where after you create said weapon or Ultima weapon, this is where you will limit break said Ultima weapon, and you'll be able to go from 0 out of 5 up to 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, and then finally at 5 out of 5. So this is basically where you limit break said Ultima weapon. So since I went ahead and I BT plussed Noel, or no, because I know some people got a little bit upset because of the way that I have pronounced his name, I am going to actually purchase my first Ultima weapon, seeing as how we are now in the new era of Ultima weapons. I'm going to be purchasing his Ultima weapon, and his weapon type is going to be this one right here. So we are about to watch this beautifully awesome brand new animation whenever you create said Ultima weapon. So we have 60 of the Providence scores. Since this is our very first Ultima weapon of this weapon type, it's only going to cost 50. So let's go ahead and let's create our first Ultima weapon. Now you can't tell me that was not beautifully done. That was perfection in my opinion. So yes, now there is going to be a video played. I believe that she is probably going to like either explain or just kind of like talk about the Ultima weapons and everything. Also, whenever you do first click on the menu button, she does talk about the she briefly talks about the Ultima weapon as well. I don't think it's gonna be, I don't think it's nothing too important, but it's kind of like just a small cutscene when you first click into it, and then whenever you first create your first Ultima weapon. Now sadly, because I have not defeated the regular Lufenia fight for the Ifrit Divine, I cannot equip my new Ultima weapon right now, because I do not have the right amount of the new crystals, I guess like the newest tier of crystals, to max out Noel's crystal level up to crystal level 90. So I cannot do that at the moment, but I will be doing that whenever I go ahead and jump into said Lufenia fight, and I will do that in a separate video where I will you know, take on Ifrit in the regular Lufenia fight, and then I will pick up my crystals, and then I will fully max him out and equip him with the new Ultima weapon, and then you will see everything equipped, and you know, so on and so forth. So but yeah, if you guys have any other questions, do let me know in the comment section below. But other than that, if you did enjoy the video, consider liking and subscribing for future DFFOO content. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video.